Hello guys and welcome back to Plus Celebs. How are you all doing? I hope you guys are having a great day so far because in today's video, we're going to be talking about Amber saying that court is covering Johnny Depp. But before we begin with today's topic, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming uploads. But without any more interruptions, let's just go ahead and dive straight into it. There has been new information. Amber is saying that they've been sealed on purpose, and apparently they are really putting Johnny Depp in a bad spot. Stay with us till the end to learn all about it. Approximately a gazillion words have been written about the case, so I'm sure I don't need to recap it. In brief though, Depp sued Heard for a 2018 op-ed piece in which she said she was a victim of domestic violence, but didn't explicitly name him as a culprit. The televised trial was a sickeningly sordid spectacle. One lawyer described it as the litigation equivalent of Squid Game. Heard endured merciless mocking and walked away with her reputation in tatters, while Hollywood largely railed around Depp. What could be behind this great unliking? Probably the fact that more than 6,000 pages of court documents were recently unsealed, providing a lot of unpleasant new information about Depp. Funnily enough, Depp fans were the ones responsible for thrusting this information into the public eye. They crowdfunded the fees required to get hold of the unsealed documents, which contains allegations that lawyers for Depp and Heard managed to keep out of the trial itself. The idea was to dig up dirt on Heard, but their efforts seem to have backfired. The documents are packed with nasty nuggets of information about Depp and illuminate the extent to which his legal team weaponized misogyny throughout the trial. One of the nastiest bits of information in the documents might be the claim that Depp's legal team tried to submit nude pictures of Heard into evidence and attempted to bring up her brief stint as an exotic dancer. It's not clear what nude pictures they're referring to, and these were ultimately not relied on in the trial. But in 2014, Heard's iCloud account was hacked and hundreds of naked photos of her were released online, causing her understandable distress. If Depp did try to have these photos trotted out in a televised trial, it looks a lot like revenge porn, pure nastiness designed to humiliate Heard. It's also a horrible reminder that if a woman doesn't lead a perfectly chaste life, the world will find a way to cast her as a slut who is responsible for anything that happens to her. It has been reported that in the unsealed documents were text messages about Depp's then assistant about the time the actor allegedly kicked Heard on a flight, Depp's legal team's cynical attempt to implicate Heard in the death of a friend who died in a car accident, the fact that Heard willingly walked away from tens of millions of dollars she was entitled to in her divorce proceedings with Depp, a statement from Depp saying Heard had never caused him physical or mental injury, disturbing text messages between Depp and the musician Marilyn Manson, who had been accused of abuse by more than a dozen women, all of which he denies, claims that photos and audio tapes submitted by Depp had been digitally manipulated and edited. While none of this makes Depp look good, it is important to note that it's not as if he looked like a Boy Scout in the first place. This is a guy who lost a libel case against his son in 2020 after the newspaper described him as a wife beater. This is a guy who joked with a friend about how they ought to murder Heard. "Let's drown her before we burn her," he wrote. "I will f her burnt corpse afterwards to make sure she's dead." Depp has a well-documented history of toxic behavior, and yet, throughout the trial, there is a very long line of people ready to dismiss his bad behavior while jumping on any excuse to paint Heard in a negative light. Will the information in the court documents significantly change people's minds about Depp and Heard? Beyond some celebrities distancing themselves from Depp, we doubt it. If the trial showed us anything, it's that misogyny is more alluring to many people than facts. But that's all the time we have for you guys today though, so thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, then be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel too if you haven't already for more awesome content like this and much more. We'll see you guys next time, but until then, take care and goodbye.